Yeah.
I don't understand why you haven't been fired from that. Why you weren't fired?
I don't understand how I still live with him.
Yeah, I
If
don't
you think the
understand how.
house smells
Wait,
weird,
wait.
that's because he pisses on the balcony.
Well, first of all, we all are wondering why you're.
That it really is a
You know what I
thing.
mean?
What?
Like Ike Barinholtz says, like, I don't understand. A lot of people say I don't understand why she's with me.
Yeah, this is like you're like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
We don't get why people are voting for you, and we just don't understand what's happening.
Yeah. I don't either.
And you're the dumb public that's like, we like Donald.
Yeah.
That's actually that's the perfect way to explain it, because I don't even think the dumb public knows exactly what they love about him. They can't.
It's what they hate about everyone else. What the problem is.
Yeah.
You being with Bobby says, one, every guy you've been with before, you have horrible taste in men. Like, they must be monsters, okay? You must have been with, like,
You know
like
what it is,
Satan,
Eric?
and then you're just like, oh,
They were
finally, somebody with horrible feet. That's all he This is like,
Yeah.
if Bobby's like a blessing, man.
And
Yeah.
I'm telling you
Yeah.
now, he is, only because anybody else that I've dated in the past were just so fucking textbook perfect
Wow.
and boring.
It's like you and those girls that were kidnapped for 10 years in Cleveland. They're
All right.
the only ones that would.
Right. Okay.
Like, they come back from being kidnapped. Bobby,
I like
here's my Prince Charming.
I like a little bit of unpredictability in my life, and I like good stories to tell. And in my and I've been in long relationships with very normal people in the past, and I just always found myself bored out of my mind by
all,
myself,
I
like
question that.
self-entertaining.
I question that. I need to see a dossier of like your previous boyfriends.
Math-
No, she dated.
Math teacher.
No, the last guy she dated before me was a Spanish professional soccer player
He's on FIFA.
from La Liga. He's on FIFA.
Have
Oh,
you
wow.
played with him before?
He's-
we
no, I will
have.
never.
Okay.
So you wanted to be with somebody that wouldn't cheat on you then?
Exactly. Or someone who
'Cause he was cheating
probably-
on you.
Or probably.
Listen, if he's a professional soccer player, he was getting a lot of pussy. Okay.
You know what? That wasn't something that I.
Did you even care?
Also, he lived in
it was
Spain.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like
Well, then he really was getting a lot of pussy.
Yeah.
Keep reminding him how much pussy he was getting.
Yeah,
A lot of pussy. You understand?
I'm not unrealistic. I mean,
Okay.
I was kind of it was a
Now, why-
relationship that
why-
lasted for a year and a half that was sort of open, so sort of not. But those guys are very like machismo, so they don't want you to hook up with other people.
And then
but
when
they-
I
but of
fucking
course,
started dating her, they were
he
confused.
went crazy.
He went crazy.
Yeah, he couldn't.
Well, yeah.
He goes, "Is he the guy from Hangover?"
He couldn't understand.
He really sent that message.
What? You
Yeah.
really thought
No,
you
he thought
like-
he said, Kalila, you are losing your mind. I think you need to like enter a mental institution.
Because imagine you don't know who I am at all.
yeah,
Like,
you're,
he doesn't-
you're leaving me
You're
for
in a
this
different
guy.
country, and then you just see a photo
Yeah.
of a small, fat, disgusting-looking Asian dude.
You can. There's probably 6 more things you could say
Yeah,
to really emphasize. But I totally get it.
Yeah.
Because he's like a professional athlete. His
Yeah, and you're
body's
looking at
probably
this photo-
like
yeah.
delicious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
Body's probably like pa, 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 pa.
Yeah.
He can't believe it.
And he saw a
You-
photo of me.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
This is the only reason why she did that. Like, at first, she didn't really like you. She just wanted the biggest fuck you to him ever. Is let me find the most disgusting. And then what happened was she was like,
Let me ask you something right now.
She was like,
Let me tell you something.
she was
right
like, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you
I
something right
really
now.
like you.
Fucking
You-
even looked at
you-
yourself
Grew on her.
in the fucking mirror.
Like the fucking
You
mold
don't
on
even
your
look
foot.
human.
You grew on her. This is great.
No,
You look like somebody drew you. I mean, look at your face.
Oh, look how offended he got.
Look at this. He's the ugliest black dude I've ever seen. Anyway, let's move on.
I'm
I like you.
charming.
Thanks for doing the podcast. I appreciate it.
I'm just
Thank you for
saying.
doing the podcast. But
Can you just admit to him that was?
but you know
It
what
was
I
a
mean?
fluke.
Well, yeah, ask
You
her
grew
why
on
she's
me.
dating me.
We
Ask
just
her.
did. I just answered all
She
those
answered it.
questions.
We know why. She wanted to get back at her professional athlete
Why is she still
boyfriend
in it?
because you grew on her.
Like the mold on your foot.
Yes, her shallowness was like, you know what? She said to herself, you know what? I don't need attractive anymore.
Yeah.
I don't need tall. I don't need anybody that can protect me in an alley. I don't need anybody that can get things off the top shelf. You know?
Yeah.
I don't need anyone that knows how to use a toilet properly or has
Can
nice
I just
feet.
say, I had surgery 4 days ago, and not once has he so much as taken care of me for an hour. He's a perfect
and
guy.
I'm going to say this right now. And that's so, first of all, I come home, right? And there's her mom, her sister,
I have a good family.
her ex guy that she used to see, but her best friend.
It's my best friend. Shut the don't
Right.
say it like that.
Jessica.
Your best friend. Okay, hold
You know
on.
that?
Let's get back to this best friend.
You know that ugly ass Korean girl you just saw earlier?
She wasn't that ugly.
Come on,
What are you talking
Moonface.
about?
You just saw Moonface.
I
right?
saw her.
She was here.
I'm trying to eat
I
her
get
butt.
it.
I'm trying to eat her butt.
Yeah, he wants to eat her
Yeah,
butt.
he wants to
You want to
desperately
eat her butt?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
an experiment for them.
Yeah. He's never eaten
And
butt
so it's like
before,
they're all spending the night,
which
and
is
I'm
weird,
like,
right, Eric?
so I slept there.
So. You slept there?
Yeah.
Also, her whole family is here.
Yeah, so I don't. You know what I mean? If she,
You've dated a Filipina. You know, just that we come
too
in.
much
It's
family.
it's a lot of
It's
family.
ridiculous.
And so we were all spread out in the room. They were all taking care of me. So you know how it goes, Eric.
Steve's moving in right now.
So you're saying Steve needs to live here. Mm-hmm. But I think he likes to live like a communist.
No. Steve's a survivor. He's like a roach. You could pick him up and put him anywhere, and he'll set up base camp. That's just how he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Steve's ready for the zombie apocalypse.
my
okay?
brother's a lot like my dad. My dad had we lived in San Diego, and he had a store in Sacramento. Mm-hmm. Right, so he would drive every other week to Sacramento, and just stay a week.
What kind of store?
We owned clothing stores back in the 80s.
Really? What
Yeah.
kind of clothes?
It's fashion for women. It was called Fashion Gal.
Ooh, fashion.
Is it plus size?
Fashion. Yeah, I love it.
Did you have to work at the store?
I did sometimes, yeah. In the
Oh
summer.
my God!
Really? My dad and my uncles owned 75 at one point. So
Wow.
Damn.
they were doing really
Wow.
well.
What the fuck?
So what happened to all that family money?
Bankrupt.
Oh.
But so my brother and I one day we go during the summer. We go, Dad, we're gonna drive up there with you, because he's been for years. He was driving up there every other week.
Turned out it was a swap meet,
I'm not kidding you right now, dude. We went to this apartment where he lived.
right?
No furniture, not anything. A little like Korean mat, no blanket, right, and a little like one of those plug-in stoves. That's all that was in there. That's how he was living.
So he had the electricity on.
Yeah, he had the electricity on,
That'd be
but
great if
like
it was just like a
and
wood stove.
In retrospect, that's what my brother is.
Wow.
My brother,
Minimalist?
yeah, and my mom is the fancy one. That's where I take her. Like she goes, we make gazebo this summer. So she made a gazebo. Like she hired somebody.
Damn.
We got a koi fish farm. Like she loves shit like that.
Well, that's why your dad needed a place that was just like, your mom free. Just like a.
Yeah,
I don't want no
yeah.
no furniture. You know what I mean?
But what did my dad? Because back then my dad didn't. He doesn't watch TV. He's never seen a TV show.
Has he seen you on TV?
Yeah, he's been on TV.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, he was on Mad TV a bunch of times.
Yeah.
He was getting residual checks. He had to sign up for AFTRA, the union.
He's SAG? Your dad's SAG?
Yeah, he was.
Fuck.
That's how much we had him on. But my dad doesn't like music.
Wow.
I go, name a Beatles song. I don't know. I mean, who's Bob Dylan? I don't know. He doesn't know anything. You say, who's Tom Hanks? I don't know. He doesn't know what a movie is.
He probably didn't even know what he was doing.
So
on
what
Mad
I'm
TV.
saying is that what the fuck was he doing every night by himself in a mat in an apartment with no furniture?
Oh, he was fucking jacking off. Like, whoa.
You think so? But it's just so sad to think about that.
No, he needed. I totally get it. He had these crazy kids.
No, but back then they
I'm
did.
sure you guys were insane when you were young.
Probably.
His wife was spending all his money.
Yeah,
you know
you're
what I
right.
mean?
Maybe that was.
And then he just needed to go. I find it like a man cave.
He also could have had things that we don't not even aware of.
Probably has another family.
Oh my God! What would you do if you found out
You had brothers
you
and
have
sisters.
half-brothers?
Half brothers and sisters.
Well, all Koreans look the same anyway, so this could be possible. What? You look the same. Look at that mean look. Are you getting that on camera?
Yeah, he's got it on camera. He's got racism on camera. Oh, it's loud and clear, my
Racism
friend.
cam. Wah, wah, wah.
We don't. You know, that's
if only people could hear your ass before the camera start rolling.
Really,
At
I
least
didn't
I'm
say
real with my shit.
anything, my friend. Let me say something right now with stereotypes. You know that stereotype: Asian people look alike.
Yeah.
Do we?
Yes.
But do we?
I mean, you
No,
for
but-
sure
No.
look alike.
So what I'm saying, all right, dude. So have you been to the airport, walk by an Asian guy? Is that Bobby? You thought that?
One time,
Are you being real?
I was like,
being
walking behind a dude, and I was like, Bobby, oh shit, I'm so sorry.
Oh, really?
And it was like a little grandma. Same body shape. You know what I mean? It was great.
Yeah.
No, you know all. But I'm saying there's a similarities.
There is similarities.
Obviously, that's how
Yeah.
you can go. Well, first of all, could you pick a Korean out of a bunch of people?
What do you mean?
Like if you saw like a group of people, you could go, "Oh, that person's Korean."
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because there's distinct looking things that are distinctly Korean. That's why you can go, "Oh, that guy's Korean."
Yeah, but I could also go, that's Sally the Korean, and that's Kathy the Korean.
Sometimes.
No, all the time, fucknut.
What if they're all dressed the same at an audition?
Still.
All right.
Like, I've never looked at Steven Yeun and went, Steve? I mean, my brother Steve? You know, or I never looked at Daniel Day Kim and go, is that Sung Kang?
Sometimes.
Yeah. But definitely, you don't look any like any black
Here
person
we
I've
go.
ever met.
I
Understand?
don't care.
Yeah. Or like,
I wrote a long ass email about.
Do you fight TSA the way he does?
Well, I have. Don't you get TSA pre?
I don't have that.
Oh, you get that's because you have to fly the same airline.
I'm going to do that.
Just go to like
No,
get
you
the,
need to
get
get
the global,
global.
entry.
Yeah, the
Ari
global is the
Shafir
best.
told me how to treat TSA,
He fights them every
and
time.
I fight them every time.
And I just
Why?
disassociate. When we're in the airport, I go into a completely separate line because I don't even want to pretend like I
I'll
know
tell
him.
you why.
Here we go.
You're not a police officer.
Yeah, don't get me started. Don't
Okay,
even
and,
get me.
and I'm going to say this, all right? This question,
You're like
after
you're like the
after
Geek
they
Squad.
see your ticket and your ID, you'll be like putting your stuff on that little, you know what I mean, belt thing, right? And they'll go, some stranger will go, where are you going, sir? And I don't answer them. It's none of your fucking business.
I know.
You already saw my shit.
Yeah.
I'm not answering you.
All the shit I had to go through to get to this point.
Yeah.
Like I'm
not
done
doing
with
it.
you. You know, I don't.
I hate them.
I was at Chicago and like so for some reason the line was a little messed up, so they had and this lady was yelling at us. You know, she was like, you know, just going on and on. And I was like, this is a customer service business, okay? Like, and then there was luckily there was this white guy there in a suit, and he was like, I need to see this chick's manager. So the manager comes over, and her name was Cookie, of course.
Oh,
Wow.
like the show.
And she was just acting up. And I said to the guy, I said, let's not act like this is the first time you've got a complaint about her attitude. Okay? And they, you know, he was just like trying not to be like, it's like, come on. Like learn some manners. You know? Like I feel like that's not a government assigned job. Okay? You actually filled out an application and was like, I want to do this job. It's like, dude, it's like they have one application for the post office, DMV,
but it's-
parking enforcement, and
Right.
TSA, and then they just assign them because they all have the same
I know, but
ridiculous
the thing is
attitude.
another thing though. It's not really their fault, right? It's like they probably are told all these things about rules and you know what I mean, how to look for you know what I mean, ISIS, you know what I mean, and all these things.
Bobby,
So-
a million people go through the airport. How many times do you think they'd stop a terrorist?
what?
How many times do you think they stop a terrorist at LAX?
Exactly.
No,
Because that shit will be on the news. We
Yeah.
we found a terrorist. No,
never has happened.
out of 10 million people, there's probably one person that this is
Also,
a dog
that's not
and pony show.
also that's not the route they're gonna take the next time. Because when they did 9/11 was such a fucking shock because no one had ever really done that before. To steal our planes and use our planes against us, which I've said this before, was a fucking genius
yeah,
idea.
but not
It's wrong and evil,
But not
and
in
the
the-
worst thing ever.
but not in the long run. It's not like if you're ISIS. Let me tell you that if ISIS, this would be the stupidest thing ever. If ISIS did get a bomb and blew up some city or anything like that, all they would do is poke the bear, and then it would be. The only reason why we don't go over there and just ransack the place as it is because we police ourselves. You know, we got people going, no, we don't want any kids to die. We don't want any families to die. We don't want any soldiers to die. If they killed hundreds of thousands of people, all that would mean it would just be this should be over like this because we would be
It
like,
would be like Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
yeah, we don't fuck around. We don't fuck around when it comes to.
no, what we did after 9/11.
It wasn't enough.
I'm just saying, what we did after 9/11, the response had made no absolute sense. We took up.
Because we police ourselves.
And
So
also
what
it
you
was
what you
just
I'm
the wrong
not
kind
getting
of
what you're saying. So what
policing.
you're saying right now is that if there was even a bigger, like they killed 100,000 people, then what you're saying that our response would be devastating to them?
Yes.
I don't think so.
No, because we would have the okay. Because even that response.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. We had the okay to go into Afghanistan to find Osama bin Laden, right? Because that's what happened. He was in charge of 9/11, right? But instead, we went into a country, right? And then we took out Saddam Hussein, who had nothing to do with 9/11. So what I'm saying is that regardless of what they do to us, our response is probably going to be
We created
make-
ISIS.
they're not going to make any fucking sense.
Look,
What?
this is about Homeland Security. I'm more conservative than I am liberal, because I liken it to like if we were playing basketball on the yard and getting serious.
Yeah.
There's always a guy that's like, man, fuck y'all, I'm gonna go to my trunk, and back in the hood, that just means this guy's got a gun in his trunk,
Right.
Okay. Now the difference between a liberal and a conservative, the liberal is gonna let him get to the trunk and kill 3 people and then do something about it. The conservative is going to be like, you're not getting to the trunk. We're going to beat your ass right here. Now, check this out. There may not be a gun in the trunk,
Right.
but the action was taken.
Yeah.
That's the difference between the two.
No.
So
the conservative would go to somebody that had nothing to do with the situation and beat the shit out of them. Is what you're saying. That's what we did.
Saddam Hussein was the gun.
The
one
reason
he was
why
claiming he had
the
weapons.
reason why we have ISIS in the first place is because we destabilized that region. There was a civil war. We
needed to
needed
be destabilized.
really to create ISIS.
Look, that's just a byproduct of like.
Yeah, and the worst byproduct that we can imagine.
Look, Bobby.
Yeah.
We've been over to that place.
Yeah.
We've been over to these places.
We have.
They don't know how to treat their own people. It's fucking ridiculous. Like Egypt should be fucking bulldozed, okay? Like it's like they don't follow traffic laws. Yeah, they don't follow traffic laws.
Yeah.
Goats get out of fucking buses in the middle of the freeway.
Yeah.
Careful, Eric.
Well,
you might
Eric,
get extorted
Yeah, you're gonna get extorted here.
by some
I'm
Egyptian.
just saying, like some of these places, all the oil money is going to like one family. They're not helping their own people.
Yeah.
like that shit is the thing that created
And
all
that
the
oil
stuff more than
money is
anything
being
else.
funded. They fund, right, these terrorist activities on
Exactly.
fucking side. My
Hello?
point is that everyone's in
It's not
cahoots.
just our fault.
Just listen, everyone's in cahoots, right? And I believe, right, that if we were attacked, our response wouldn't be.
Now, my point I'm trying to make to you is this.
But just try to convince me.
No. If we were attacked, there would be no. It would galvanize everybody like it did after 9/11. I remember.
Galvanize what? What we did was we did something that had
Bobby,
nothing to do.
It doesn't
with
matter
what the fucking action
It doesn't
was.
matter. But that was still the mandate was given. Go do something. What you're saying is what they did wasn't proper. Okay, I'm telling you though.
All right, so
before that,
all right, so
the
if,
country was like,
so
go do
ISIS,
something.
So if ISIS attacks us, right, we will do something and we'll attack China.
Because it's right now. It's
we probably need to because
No.
China.
No, you know why you need to get China, because China and North Korea
You're still
are
not-
actually
Yeah, but they have nothing to
cahoots.
do with the attack.
You're still missing the point.
I'm not missing any point.
Yes,
what
you
I'm
are.
saying is
I'm telling
this.
you, if something bad happens, the whole country's gonna be like, "All right, we're okay with you doing whatever." Like,
I mean, look at what happened in fucking the
we'll
last.
drop a bomb on Iran
Look
if they
at
do
Belgium.
something.
Did
just
they
because.
catch everyone from Belgium yet?
I think they did. The brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm not
Or
sure.
Paris, like all these things.
Here's the
It's
thing,
like,
though.
yeah.
When they when shit like that happens, those people always end up dead. The first time I've ever seen somebody not end up dead is that guy from the Boston Marathon.
Oh yeah. The,
Usually the
young
cops
kid?
and the government, they
I
don't,
call. You know what I call him?
they don't fuck around with shit
Cutie
like that.
pie.
They just don't fuck around with things like that.
I know he's evil, and this is what bullshit, right? Because remember, Rolling Stones put him on the cover of the fucking magazine.
women write him.
And he has women followers. And how dare you
You're
make him
with
look like a
Bobby.
rock
I
star?
mean-
How dare you make him look like a rock
You're
star
right.
on
I
Rolling
would
Stone
have
magazine?
sex with Jeffrey
And I'm going to
Dahmer.
just say this: he's a fucking evil little fuck, and he deserves to die. He's cute,
Sarnaev.
and
Yeah.
that's a fact.
Which one though?
That's a fact. Georgie, do you think he's cute?
You're talking about the younger one.
Sarnaev.
The one that's
the
alive,
only one that's
fuckface.
alive.
But that's not
is-
supporting him. Just saying that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
just,
not saying anything. I'm just.
But that's how
saying
people are gonna misconstrue
that
this.
if he wasn't a terrorist, I'd suck his dick.
Bobby thinks the guy's cute. It means that he's
Yeah.
okay with terrorism. That's
yeah.
that's how people do it.
Yeah.
Usually those people end up dead. When
Yeah.
you hear about a shooter or something,
Yeah.
the next day it's like, the shooter dies every time.
Yeah.
Columbine.
Am I going to get in trouble for saying that just now?
That Sarnaev is cute. No, he has a fan
No, that
girl
would suck his
club.
dick if he wasn't a terrorist.
This happens all the time.
Honey.
Why are you talking like that?
Hey, man. Bro, I'm singing a song in the beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't interrupt me until I fucking introduce you, man. We got Kalila, my beautiful Kalila. My beautiful fucking island queen from the mud rivers for the Philippines. We've got...
Does the Philippines have mud rivers?
we got two-dimensional face, Gilbert.
Can't see me.
Yeah. If he goes to the side, he disappears. It's just like a line. Is that a brown line?
Be a great character on Charlie Brown.
We got we have right here Richard Ramirez.
He's back.
He's back. Night Stalker's back.
Yeah.
Night Stalker.
I actually don't like how he's in the closet.
I know. I know. And we got his accomplice.
There's a girl in there that's like,
yeah. Accomplice George Kimul. That's how you pronounce it. And we got a very special guest. We've had him before. I think this is the first time we've used Asa a couple of times. But this is his Fat Lando.
I'm not going to clap, Eric.
There's a new movie called
you already clapped.
Fat
No, I
Star
didn't.
Wars,
I'm
and
not
he's
co-signing.
Fat Lando, and
Oh, I'm Fat Lando, huh?
there's gonna be
Okay,
Fat,
well, guess
Fat
what?
Cloud City.
You're Fat Yoda, bitch. That's who you are.
Oh yeah.
You can't even get on Luke Skywalker's back. Luke Skywalker's like, Yoda, I don't know if I can. How about we walk
good,
together,
good.
bro?
It's good. I asked for it. You
did.
Yeah. So we got Eric Griffin back, and he's on a new television program called I'm Dying Up Here, and it's on Showtime. And
And my special comes out July 7th.
well, no, we're gonna do that. Fuck, dude.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't know.
Don't
You can
blow
plug
out your
up front.
load.
That's fine.
It's
all at
so
once.
unorganized that I'm not sure.
No, see, that's the thing. In the
You
chaos
got the
of
Asian,
structure. fuck
Asian
not-
intern. You got the
yeah. This is structure.
Mud
dude.
River over here. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. And when I get my beard transplant, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to
Has
use.
he told you this
I'm going
yet?
to use your knuckle hairs. I mean, what the fuck?
You're going to say that
Stop. No,
with
let me
that
finish.
fucking mustache you have on your
let
face,
me
and you're going to
finish.
talk about this shit?
No, let me finish.
Are you out of your
Let me
mind
finish,
right now?
Let me finish.
I know I do look like I'm in
Yeah,
mid-werewolf
you haven't
transformation.
evolved fully.
You know what I mean? No, this is like right before in the werewolf movie, right before the guy goes, rotten, you know?
Yeah. You don't want to shave that
perpetually-
shit
No,
or
I've-
wax it?
I've tried, then it turns into your butthole.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so weird. I just noticed that.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Because you're such a big guy that there's just so much to look at.
Here we go.
So I slowly noticed
First
things
of all,
about yourself.
Bobby,
What?
per capita, you're way fatter. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, just like if you did like
Proportionally.
proportionally,
Yeah.
you're just like a okay.
Okay, see?
This is a
Don't make fun of me for my dog.
This is 1950s dog.
Yeah.
A water hose is gonna come out next.
Yeah.
But over time, she'll know which battles to. You got to pick and choose your battles.
Wow.
Way
You
to
know how many
leave others.
fucking battles she could pick with me?
But the video game thing, you don't. How long has it been since you've heard anything about the video game?
Because he
thing?
doesn't play them anymore.
Yes, he does all day. Eric
Not
Moore.
the good ones.
Not with you.
You got to play in Donkey Kong and shit in here.
Okay, do you scream like him when he plays?
Yes.
No,
We have a
you
great time.
don't.
Yes, I do.
No, because I hear you.
Oh my God.
you know, baby, he screams louder than me.
Yes, I'm yelling. We're having a great time.
I know.
You don't know how much we miss Bobby, but you know
They
what?
do.
To your
They
credit,
miss me.
he is a better human being. I
Yeah,
can
through
tell
this
he's
process.
like more focused.
I can't
and
play
organized.
Destiny with you because I'll tell you why. Okay, I gain resentment, deep resentment. I gain I start like kids, because there's kids I play with.
Yeah.
On Destiny, them yelling at me and telling me what to do.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It was
Yeah.
like literally kind of going, what the fuck am I doing?
Bobby, remember when we started playing? It was just you and I, and we were like, oh, we got to get somebody else. So we got Steve in.
Yeah.
And then we got like, that's when Craig came in. We started to get all these people. But once we started expanding into like people we don't know, I'm right there with you. We were playing.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
But
is
you
this-
guys suck.
Yeah, but it's not about.
we do so.
I mean,
listen.
when did you ever win anything?
Yeah.
This one.
Really? Let me ask.
I mean, I had to hear the painful crying all
suffering.
night
I know,
long.
but the fun of it was
Of losing all day, Eric?
because we were playing together.
Yeah.
It was the camaraderie of it.
But here's the thing.
6 a.m. in the morning, we played for 7 hours
Have
trying
you
to beat.
ever been to the lighthouse?
No, I'm never going to.
Right. do you want to live like that?
I listen. I totally understand what you're saying. I know I get as equally as frustrated with this fucking game. I'm playing and I'm like, they're doing like trials or some shit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I hate this. I'm not having fun. Like I'm literally not having fun because there's no way to get better at it. Like I don't care. Like I change controllers,
Yeah, then
pick
why would you wanna
different
play?
guns.
Why would you want to?
Because I like playing with you guys.
Oh.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Bobby, don't you remember we became friends because we were in the Middle East playing Xbox on the road.
That is true.
Can you guys find a different interactive game other than
You know
Destiny
what we
where it
were
doesn't
going to
involve
do?
screaming and
we
losing
were
all
gonna
day?
do a podcast together.
I see that. I see that you still resent
That's what we were going to do. Until this Yoko Ono came in here and fucking ruined it. But I'm not bitter.
I remember we went to All Things Comedy together.
I know. We even had a meeting.
We had
Oh,
a
I'm
meeting, the whole
sorry.
thing.
Yeah.
I was in the car when you made the phone call, and I told you to go to that meeting, and you didn't. The second time around.
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, what's done is
Who
done.
bought the mics?
What's done is done.
Wait,
What-
Eric,
yeah.
when did you buy a mic?
Oh, see, listen.
Okay. baby.
Listen,
Baby,
you are the
baby,
best
baby.
thing to happen to this guy.
There you go.
I recognize that.
There you
okay?
go.
Him and I, this room. You think this room would look like this? It would be crazy in here if
Yeah,
it was just
yeah,
him and
yeah,
I.
yeah,
We wouldn't be doing the podcast.
I
We'd be
still-
playing Destiny.
I still think that you guys should do a podcast together, and
It's
I've
too
always
late.
said
I
this.
don't
No,
want
it's
your-
not too
I don't want
late.
your fucking pity podcast.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I know
Right
what
on
you
time.
mean. The Sylvia Plath references and all this
Yeah,
other
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
bogus
Yeah,
ass
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Our
It's
World
like,
War
just
II
make
reference.
me laugh.
Listen to me, man. Listen, but you know what? At the end, like Eric, at the end of the day, right? Like, you know, when I first met you, I'm like, who the fuck is this piece of shit? And I saw you perform in the Middle East. We went to the Middle East with
I
me,
remember.
you, and Sebastian, and Ahmed.
And a single tear came down your cheek,
Yeah, and
Because there was no porn.
and he couldn't make the crowd laugh.
Oh no.
I'm just teasing. He was killing. You know how he is.
Yeah.
He just
I thought he was
he
crying.
never thinks he can do well.
But anyway, I saw you that years ago. It was 10 years ago, and I saw you
was
go
10
up,
years
and I was
ago.
like, "This fucking guy's really good," you know. And we've been friends since then. And,
know.
I'm really just blessed to have you in my life.
And you're invited to all of our life events. Should we have
But
one?
should we have one?
So she's gonna be everywhere, huh?
And congratulations! and
I am gonna do you a
congratulations on
favor
the,
and not
the
show
new
up.
project you have with Pauly Shore. Congratulations on that.
A new project.
You are so full of shit.
Oh, never mind.
I hate you.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's
what
doing. He's
happened?
going to do a YouTube video with Pauly.
Pauly has come up to me 3 times.
I know,
about
I did
this.
it.
I know, but he's come up to me 3 times as if we haven't had the conversation already.
I know because
Okay,
he's afraid. He's afraid that he can't get you.
No, he called me He called me.
Yeah.
All right. First of all, I was in a parking lot, and he like was trying to act like he was mad about him dying up here.
Yeah.
He was like, and I said, Pauly, you're not this good of an actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you like this show. Stop.
Yeah.
So he told me about the thing. Then he emailed me. I said, "Oh, it's great, dude. I'll do it." I hit up Bobby. I was like, "Bobby, tell me about this thing." And he goes, "You have to do it."
You politically have.
I know you have to do it, but I still think it's funny with all the people that are
Jay
in it.
Moore's in it. It's good.
Do you do what he does? Play the political game?
No, not like he does it. You know what I mean? Yeah. This guy's South Korea over here. You know what I mean?
I know, but I see Pauly at the spa, and I'm literally getting to the point where it's like, if I see him, I'm going to avoid him
But he like
because he says Chinese people in a song. So I walk in and goes, Chinese people are the wonderful people in the world.
Wait.
And there's all these Koreans uncomfortable, and then he'll walk up to a Korean man he doesn't know and slap him in the ass.
Why would he slap him in the
It's
head?
fucking crazy.
Why would you do
and I go,
that?
you're going to get in trouble. He goes, I know, dude, but in Korea, they'd kill me. But here, we're in America, dude.
Oh my god!
I'm like, what the fuck?
Listen, he called me one time. This was like a couple years ago to go to the Gordon Ramsay Iron Chef or whatever that the thing that he does.
Kitchen
Okay.
nightmare.
yeah.
So we're sitting in like we're eating food, you know.
Yeah.
And Pauly's getting his food.
Yeah.
And he goes over to Gordon Ramsay. He's not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
And he's like, Gordy,
No.
Gordy,
Yeah.
this isn't cooked right, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, and then
God.
the camera
Oh
comes
my
over to us, and I
God.
look at the camera and I go, you invited Pauly Shore. Like, what, you thought he was gonna sit down and have a pleasant meal?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. This is some.
Can I tell you the most embarrassing thing I ever saw him do?
What's that?
We were in San Diego, and we were at Jamba Juice. This is when juice, like, there was only Jamba Juice.
Oh, it wasn't
You know,
big
that-
yet.
Yeah,
It
they
wasn't
didn't
big,
have all the
yeah.
fancy good shit now. right? But now it was Jamba Juice.
Yeah.
So there was a line out the door, and he just cuts to the front.
Right?
I'm Polly Shaw, dude. And he cuts, and they fucking served him.
Wow.
And I waited in the line.
Actually, anyone can do that.
What?
Listen, it's all about attitude.
I'm going to say this right
Bobby,
now.
it's like,
You know what? I'm going to say this right now, okay? You literally
Oh,
are
here we
the
go.
black version of me. All right?
Oh.
not at all.
Yeah, you don't look like Chris Spencer.
So what funny?
I spit on you.
What,
That's how angry I
what,
am right
funny angry, funny and charming? What?
Yeah.
Bobby, I know what I'm working with.
Yeah, you do, right?
Okay.
And I know what I'm working with, and we're the same.
No, not really.
Why? We both play video games
Uh-huh.
like fucking 12-year-olds.
But I'm tall.
You can
Yeah,
reach
you're-
things on the higher.
You're fat. You're fat.
Yeah, but that can change that.
You haven't.
But I can. But I did 3 years ago. I had a trainer. I know, but I can. But here's the thing: I can always go back. You're always gonna be
You're
a
shaped
little
like a
tiny
pear.
guy.
Like a pear.
Why are you
Oh my
so
God.
mad?
I don't know why I'm so angry right now, but the thing is that
You're
can I
winning,
just
look!
say, I know, but I also want to
You're
say
winning.
this.
There she is. She's sitting next to you.
This is how I met Eric Griffin. How I got to know him.
How long? Yeah.
Okay, so Ahmed, our friend,
Our good
you know what I
friend
mean?
Ahmed.
Our good friend Ahmed said, "Hey, do you want to play the Middle East with you, Eric Griffin, and Sebastian Maniscalco?"
Oh.
And I said,
You just farted.
"Yeah."
This is what I'm saying. Okay.
But I'm not gonna. First of all, it's a gas.
It's a gas.
It's a gas.
It's a toxic
and I'm
gas.
not gonna clutch it in and keep it in my body.
Well, you keep everything else in that body. Your
Yeah.
body's like a clutch purse.
It holds all the necessities.
Yeah.
So we play the Middle East. Now I don't know who he is. You know, I mean, I had met him once before. I did. Oh, tell him how I acted during. This is so embarrassing. Remember that one show where Ahmed had that?
Oh my! No,
okay,
no.
Okay.
First time we ever
Okay.
met.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Set it
yeah.
up.
You got to
The
set
first
this
one-
up.
okay, all right.
And I just want to say this, right? I don't know.
I almost killed him.
Was I on Mad TV at the time?
But I don't even remember, but you were the biggest dick.
Okay, so tell them what I said.
Crazy
Tell
person
them what I
ever.
did.
So, first of all, he comes to this show. He had this great show out in Newport Beach. We were
Yeah.
paying. We were paying comics in the city $1,000 to come do a show. He comes and he's a nightmare from the beginning to the end. Like just the biggest diva I've ever fucking met.
What I do?
You were just doing all kinds of shit. You were like, it was like, get my car and
Oh.
Yeah.
he was just like complaining the whole time about the show. These people hate me. These people, I don't want
Yeah.
to be here. This is ridiculous. How dare you? He was like, how dare Ahmed book me in this shitty. He was going on and on about the show.
Diva.
Just the biggest, worst diva
Yeah.
ever. You know, and I had to call Ahmed like, Ahmed, you need to come down here because I'm about to kill Bobby Lee.
He did not like me,
You know, it was the worst.
but I didn't know who he was.
You know,
Like, is this the
and
guy
I
from
didn't. And then
Digital
after seeing you,
Underground?
I was like, I didn't get it.
You know what I mean? I thought he was the guy from Digital Underground.
You actually thought that?
Yeah. This ugly guy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's still bitter.
Is he
about
wearing
it.
the glasses and then you know the June glasses in the nose that they have? I thought he was wearing one of those things. You know that little thing that they do at the thing?
So what were your
So-
guys' conversations? Did you guys even talk?
No, he was like,
really.
"Come on, man, don't act like that." I'm like, "Fuck you, man." I was
Whoa.
a fucking crazy.
Yeah, he was crazy.
I
Oh.
was fucking crazy.
Were you sober?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was sober. Yeah.
Whoa.
God, you just have diva tendencies. He still has diva tendencies.
Oh
to
God!
this
Don't
day.
even get me started.
What?
Yeah, you don't. Here's what I hate about you to
What?
this day.
Yeah.
It's like you don't communicate properly.
No, he not.
Like I have
never.
to text you 1,000 fucking times for you to get back to me. You never answer your phone. Your fucking voicemail is always full. You know how does your? Do you have another phone?
Do you know how people get in contact?
How
with
they
him,
have to
Eric?
call you?
Yes.
The manager and agent have to call you. Hey,
So
can you
for
tell Bobby?
instance,
That's ridiculous.
Al and Bill Burr are having him on a podcast on Wednesday. They didn't contact him. They contacted me. Anything that anytime he has to be anywhere, it's through me.
Let me
Because
ask
he
you a
will
question.
not reply.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of Ronan? Look at me right now. Right now. I'm asking you a question. Have you ever
You
heard?
are not Ronan. Okay.
Have you heard of Ronan?
You do Ronan's dry cleaning at best. Okay.
You know what a Ronin is, right? A masterless samurai. All right. So what I am is I'm wandering through these dirt. Listen, in Japan, I have a sword, and I'm scratching my back, and I'm walking through these dirt-like pathways, and I'm just a wandering samurai, just longing for a home. Okay, and that's what I am.
You have friends
Okay.
that want to be in your life
And you are in my life.
interact
And you are my life.
But it frustrates me when your ass don't call back. I hate that.
That's fine. Because the things that you want, I know what you want.
Oh, no, you
And
don't.
yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Get back on Destiny. There's a new DLC coming out.
I will defend him because I see your messages pop up every 2
I'm
seconds.
playing Fallout, right? And you get this beep, right?
every
Yeah,
2
do it.
seconds.
Eric Griffin.
Yeah, because I'm at home going like, you're going to answer.
So he repeatedly does it 1,000 times until I answer, right? So I know what that's
All right, so we're in the Middle East. Go on.
Okay. So then I did that, right? And then so I go to the Middle East and with Sebastian, who's a dear friend, and I literally I saw Eric Griffin perform for the very first time on stage, and I literally watched him and I said, and this is years ago, like a decade ago, right?
No, it's not that long ago. It's like 5 or 6 years ago.
No, it's longer
It's
than that.
not. Because I started in 2003.
All right, so 5-6 years ago, and I saw him for the first time, and I said, "This guy is really legitimately funny."
Well,
And he doesn't
You're
look
leaving-
like some. Just shut the fuck
you
up.
left something out of the story, though.
I know we're gonna get to that, but just shut the fuck up. All right.
All right.
And I literally, because he doesn't look like
Here we
that
go.
he is gonna be that funny when you see him. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? This is how comedy's supposed to look.
Because now I can put that ugly face into your comedy, and I'm like, okay, now I get how the packaging works, right? But at the time, I'm like, that packaging is so awful. It's like shit. It's like a fucking elephant shit, and then they put glasses on it and they put it out. You know what I mean? So it's like, but now I'm like,
This is
guy's
all
talented, and I
because
look
he's so mad how I blasted him.
And I looked at Sebastian. So I looked at Sebastian. And I said, "This guy's fucking." And then we legitimately became friends. We went to Bahrain, Abu Dhabi. We went to Beirut.
Well, there's more to the story.
Okay.
Bobby had bombed so bad that he thought it was the crowd. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow, these people just don't get comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then,
I was awful.
because this is what you really said to me. He didn't tell the story right. He comes up to me and said, when I saw you on stage and what you did, a single tear came down my face.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a good time.
Yeah, good
Bobby
time.
like bought a Xbox. And we started playing FIFA, and that was what we did. We
Yeah.
played FIFA every.
Please.
This happened to me one time. I was at the airport, and they had like, you know how they have different lines.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had this like TSA pre-line.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in the TSA pre-line now. It's getting kind of long. Everybody has TSA pre now, so
Yeah.
the shit ain't even special. But there's these two old people, and I saw their tickets.
Yeah.
I knew they, and they were trying to cut. And I'm looking around. Everybody's got an attitude. Everybody's like, ugh. And I go, okay, I'm gonna be the only one. So you gonna put this all on me?
Yeah.
I had to go, excuse me. You in the wrong place. You need to move.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, I hate them. That's why. Because people don't want to.
You know what you put in your
Say
bag
anything.
at that TSA? A pocket pussy.
Wait, what?
Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because they don't know what it is through the scanner, so it always gets opened up.
Okay.
And then they have to fucking pull it out.
Okay.
It's
And
the
who's that
best.
embarrassing for?
Confused. Why are you?
Who exactly is that embarrassing
I'm
for?
fine with it because it's mine. It's sticky because of me, right? But he has to pick it up.
Now, my question is, you should make a mold of your dick, and you should make
We have a dick
Kalila
mold.
pocket pussy, and you guys should
Dick
sell
mold right
that.
here.
Oh, we have Bobby's dick.
You have so many like stuff. You guys should.
Someone sent us a dick maker, dildo maker.
Right here.
Oh, Bobby. But
You want it?
that's wow. You can make 10 of Bobby's.
I mean, take it back. Take it back.
That's too much.
Take it back. Take it back. Take it back.
Well, you can.
No, just take it back. Just take it back. I'll be cool. Just
I take it back. I'm
All right,
sure
here you
you're
go,
the
you fucking
thick-
asshole.
Yeah, Bobby. This is as big as you. This
Yeah.
is like your. I mean, imagine.
Yeah.
It's light skin tone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to dip this in mustard.
You said that on the stage the other day. What'd you say that I look like?
Yeah, Bobby looks like, you know, the honey bottle,
Yeah.
with the
bear honey
bear,
bottle.
yeah.
But it's filled with mustard.
You said that in front of a crowd.
Today I said Bobby looks like if some Asian kids peed in the snow, then they made a snowman out of that snow.
Yeah, but did I attack you? What did I say?
You always attack me, you little fuck. Don't try to on camera right now to try to
What
fucking.
did I say?
Oh wow!
do I
This is what he
say?
does. This is what he
I've
does.
heard it, so I believe you.
This is
What
what he
do I
does.
say?
This is the worst.
I say that you don't look human. You look
No,
like
he's gonna
Tim
say
Burton
it.
drew you. Am I
Every
not-
other episode we've had on Tiger Belly, he says something about
Oh my
you.
gosh.
How about the billboard in Times Square?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How it's leaning.
Yeah, but your billboard would be on a hot dog stand because
All right.
it would be so little.
We have a question.
We do.
Okay.
Is it
Are you
a sex
hungry?
problem?
Are you hungry?
Yeah, let's go eat.
This is
You want to go eat, guys?
cultural
Korean
appropriation.
barbecue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's good.
Unhelpful advice with Bobby, Kalila, and Eric Griffin.
What the fuck is that?
It's Second City, dude.
Hey,
That's what
Is that brought to you by Stamps.com?
Stamps.com. Hey, Tiger Belly fam. I'm curious about what you think about cultural appropriation and how people say it's a form of racism. I see social justice warriors